The steady hum of the city's evening rush fractured when a small voice cut through the noise. Golden sunset light bled across the skyscrapers, painting the rushing crowd in warm hues. But no one stopped. No one ever stopped. Isaiah stood motionless on the corner, a 12-year-old shadow in a world of light. His cardboard bed under one arm, his other hand outstretched, palm up, empty. Again, the gnawing in his stomach had become background noise long ago, just like the way people's eyes slid right past him, as if he were made of smoke. Then she appeared, a woman wrapped in a coat that probably cost more than everything Isaiah had touched in his life. Her perfume hit him first, something floral and expensive that made his nose itch. The diamonds on her fingers threw rainbow splinters across the pavement as she adjusted her purse. "Please, ma'am," Isaiah rasped, his voice raw from hours of unheard pleas. "Just a little something. For food." Her head snapped toward him so fast her earrings swung. Up close, her face wasn't kind. It twisted like she'd bitten into something rotten. "Don't you dare touch me," she hissed, jerking back as if his poverty might be contagious. "This bag alone is worth more than your entire worthless existence." The words landed like punches, but Isaiah had learned not to flinch. "I can work," he whispered. "Wash your car, carry groceries, work." Her laugh was sharp as broken glass. "Look at you. You're not even human anymore. Just another street rat waiting to steal from decent people." A circle of phones rose around them, cameras hungry for the spectacle. Isaiah's cheeks burned, but before he could shrink away, the crowd suddenly parted. "That's enough." The voice rolled through the street like thunder. A tall man in a suit that fit like armor stepped forward, his presence silencing the murmurs. The woman opened her mouth, but one look from him snapped it shut. Without a word, the man pressed a folded bill into Isaiah's hand. $100, more money than Isaiah had held in years. "Thank you," Isaiah breathed. But the man was already walking away, leaving the woman sputtering in his wake. That night, beneath a bridge that groaned with every passing train, Isaiah stared at the money until his eyes ached. He'd almost convinced himself it was a dream when a voice hissed from the darkness. "Idiot." A girl materialized from the shadows, wild-haired, sharp-eyed, maybe a year older than him. "You were really gonna walk into some fancy bakery with that?" She snorted. "They'd call the cops before your dirty shoes crossed the threshold." Isaiah bristled. "What was I supposed to? Follow me, rich boy." She grabbed his wrist, her grip surprisingly strong, and dragged him through a maze of alleys until they reached a dented food cart where the owner barely glanced at them. Between bites of the first hot meal he'd had in weeks, Isaiah learned her name was Tasha. "Someone helped me once," she said when he asked why she bothered. "Consider this paying my debt to the universe." Days blurred together after that. Tasha showed him which dumpsters didn't lock, which store owners would look the other way, which park benches the cops never checked. Isaiah started sleeping with one eye open and his few possessions tucked inside his clothes. Then he saw the suited man again. Simon, that was his name, whispered like a secret when they met in a deserted park at dawn. Up close, Simon looked different. Shadows under his eyes, a tremor in his hands. "She's poisoning me," he confessed, voice cracking. "My wife, Amelia, she's taking everything, and I think she'll kill me when she's done." The pieces clicked together. The woman from the street, the way Simon had intervened. Isaiah's fingers curled into fists. "I'll help you." Simon's laugh was bitter. "Why would you?" "Because you saw me," Isaiah said simply, "when no one else did." With Tasha's street smarts and Isaiah's determination, they uncovered Amelia's secrets. Late nights trailing her to clandestine meetings. Blurry photos of documents that made Simon's face go pale. A whispered phone call about dosages and inheritance. The confrontation happened in Simon's marble-floored foyer, under a chandelier that threw knife-sharp shadows. Amelia's perfect mask slipped when Isaiah stepped forward with the evidence. "You?" Her laugh was ice. "They'll take the word of a homeless thief over mine." Isaiah didn't blink. "Try me." When the police led Amelia away in handcuffs, her final glare promised murder. Simon sagged against the wall, looking 10 years younger. "You saved my life," he breathed. Isaiah just smiled. "You saved mine first." Later, when Simon offered him a real bed, real food, a real chance, Isaiah hesitated. "I don't need, not charity," Simon interrupted. "Family." And for the first time since he could remember, Isaiah let himself believe it might be true.